Hello, welcome back to the Bald Book Geek. How are all of you? So, I haven't done one of these in a long time. Here is a Friday Reads, and it's been an interesting one because a lot of these books are new. A lot of them I've only read in part, and some of them I've reread. Before we get going, I also want to say a massive thank you to all the new people that have joined and subscribed. I'm actually in kind of shock right now. Thank you all, and the feedback on my Rings of Power videos has been amazing, and I'm genuinely shocked and amazed. And to the people dislike bombing my videos and reporting them for adult content, thank you, because the algorithm is loving it. So here we go. So on the Friday Reads, we've got a little stack here. Let's talk about it. So the first thing is this little bad boy, The Nightlight, by this guy. Now, he is a YouTuber, a really good YouTuber, and I've followed the guy for a little while now, a few years. And this literally is what it says on the back. Pulp, fantasy, crime, noir. It's a really strong read. John Douglas, I'll link to his review because I think he'll probably review it better than I do. But it's just this great little fantasy novel by someone who I didn't even know it was out. John told me about it and I read it, and there we go. It also has some gorgeous illustrations throughout. It kind of has this, and maps obviously, because I'm a map geek in books, but I mean, this is a pretty book and genuinely a good book. So, raise a fist. You are brilliant. And I know you'll probably never see this video, but I want more. I definitely want more. This is a good 5 out of 5. And I'm genuinely shocked. I know I'm using that, but I mean, in fairness, I've had so many bad experiences with booktube books. Like, certain people that write bad science fiction and self-insert fan fiction shouldn't be writing novels to start with, because literally it's just, here is my wish fulfillment. Instead of seeing a therapist. You know, I'm not going to name names, but if you know my channel, you know who I'm talking about. Next one, The Book of Magic by Alice Hoffman. I love the practical magic books, and there's several of them. This focuses on the family. Now it brings it up to date. The children, typical Alice Hoffman magical realism fare, beautifully written. I love the way that she writes. I love the fact that it's character driven, and I love the fact that her characters just feel so real and so, for want of it, I hate this phrase, relatable, but they remind me of the women I know in my life, and that's a compliment. And Alice Hoffman is a great writer, full stop. So, obviously, The Book of Magic. I'm in the middle of reading a reread of the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit in this lovely little box set. Great editions. The text is a little small. It's not super tiny, but it's absolutely fine. If you've read The Hobbit, it's pretty much standard text for that book. I've read these, I've talked about these, I'm working on videos, that's why I'm reading them. And we're going to go into some Tolkien, so I hope you guys are ready. I finally tracked down a beautiful illustrated edition of the Unfinished Tales. Now, this is the book that they should have the rights to for the prequel, and so is the next book, but they don't have the rights to this, so they're having to invent characters, and because they can't use the names. So invent characters and fuck up the story, basically. The Unfinished Tales is a great way of going into Tolkien's world, and a great kind of extra mythology. Lots of characters and stories and everything kind of in one big volume. These are illustrated, and I had a really horrible paperback of these for years. And I just want to say, again, these are a thing of beauty. So I'm trying to get it on camera. These books are a thing of beauty, and they're good, heavy hardbacks. So if anyone ever breaks in, it's great. Just hit them with it. On the other side of it, I've also reread The Silmarillion. And again, I own a beautiful, very old first edition of this that is ancient now. And it was my late grandmother's, and I think just putting it away is safer. Some of the stuff is expanded in the Unfinished Tales, some of it's in the Silmarillion, it's lots of crossover. Again, if you want to make a prequel to The Lord of the Rings and tell the story of The Lord of the Rings, these two. And again, beautiful art throughout and some letters from Tolkien, so it's kind of an expanded edition. It's the Silmarillion text with the art and some extra letters. And I mean, look at these. Are these not just works of art in their own right? And just having these on my shelf is fantastic. So, always good. Now, I have other stuff coming up. I have lots of videos coming up, and I hope you guys bear with me. There is a playlist for Tolkien, so if you're interested in that, and there's a playlist for other things too. So, as always, I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you have a wonderful day.